And we're back. It's just me and Dalton today.
Lo and behold.
Amanda has some mommy duties. So shout out to her. But yeah, we're back. Episode 230.
No, 229.
I thought 229 was last week.
Yeah, we were wrong.
Oh, fuck.
It was two. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
So we're
229.
episode 229 of the StepBrothers podcast. It's your host with the most, Chris Minor, a.k.a. Dino Spumoni, extra cheese and pepperoni, you feel me? A.k.a. Talk to Me Nice, you heard? A.k.a. Young Chris Kringle, the gift that keeps on giving, you know what I'm saying? The bad boy of Goodwill, who thinks I'm currently out of town. That's a conversation for later, though. Young Wick James, you know what I'm saying? Young Wikipedia, you feel me? Hugo's boss, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Dalton?
Hugo's boss.
That's my shirt. That's Hugo boss today.
Okay. Oh, it's good, you know, just living this dad life, dad
Yes,
over
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just we had a little rough week last week. We're all pretty much back to normal now. I had a little sinus infection myself this week, but we rise, we prevail.
We rise and we prevail.
But Raiden's been good though.
That's good. And you want to elaborate on your week at all? Anything outside of the?
I mean, really, it was just dealing with the sickness, like,
Yeah.
because he had hand and foot mouth disease. Then he when he got over it, Shelby got it.
Yeah.
And so her face is breaking out. She has stuff all over her hands. And that's finally like going away on her face.
Yeah.
But then I got a sinus infection. I'm thinking he probably like got it to me somehow from daycare or whatever. Yeah. But never had a fever or anything, but I was definitely congested and I was coughing like a motherfucker. Definitely was hard to sleep.
I bet.
Yeah, so that's always the hardest part. Like during the day I'm like whatever, but like at night you gotta keep getting up, blowing your nose, spitting shit out your throat.
There was a point in time,
even NyQuil didn't.
Like right before we moved into the apartments, where I was getting upper like respiratory infections. It'll only happen like when I'm laying down and like all the congested when I get up. It was fucking crazy. But I figured I got it from like doing coke.
Very possible.
Probably like using dirty keys or some shit. Yeah, that's probably what gave me my shit. But it's crazy that I don't know. I don't know. I guess nobody from Raiders Daycare listens to the podcast, but like,
no.
It's just wild to me that young kids at that, go somewhere. You know, you're paying this money for these people to, you know, teach your kids, feed your kids, interact with other kids, and they don't like properly sanitize the fucking. Even though, you know, I'm sure the infection was like from house to kid to school situation, but still, it'll make me feel better as a nigga that don't pay shit for the school to know like they sanitize like twice a week or something.
I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Yeah,
this happens in every daycare in America. Because kids be nasty.
Yeah,
you could literally spray sanitize everything in the room.
Yeah,
and the first thing motherfucking kid gonna do is they gonna throw something on the ground, pick it up, put it in their mouth.
Yeah,
they gonna go outside and play, right? Yeah, they're come back in. They gonna take their own shoe off and bite it.
Yeah,
kids don't know any better.
This is true. I can't argue that.
So like, and then kids don't know, and like, I mean, obviously the kid didn't know. Like the problem with hand foot mouth disease is the symptoms don't show up immediately. So like, the kid could have had it, not been feeling any invisible, then it already spread everywhere, which is what happened.
Like that episode of Bernie Mac.
Yes,
you saw that episode.
Yeah, so like,
rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
So like, I think it's 15 years today. Or yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy. 15 years.
R.I.P. to the God.
But yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I mean, and they're that's a small daycare. Like the sample size is very small. But like, it's just, imagine if you're in a daycare that goes from his age all the way up to 5th grade or something. Like, that'd be even worse.
Hell yeah. You
got all these feet pitter patter around. Like, yeah, It's just part of it. That's how they build their
people letting dogs kiss them in the mouth.
That's how kids build up their immune system. Though.
I can't believe I fell for that. Dogs have the cleanest mouths. Shit. I never was a huge dog person, but
yeah, the dogs got to clean. I don't know why anybody would believe that.
Yeah, come on, man.
They lick their ass.
Yeah, come on, man. What the fuck are we talking about, people?
The only thing I know for sure
that was white propaganda.
The only thing I know for sure about dogs,
because they
in their mouth, is that their saliva has like a healing factor. That's why they lick their wounds. That's the only reason.
Okay,
that's one thing I do know.
Right. Okay. Well.
So if a dog a dog sees an open wound, they will lick it.
Yeah.
Because they're like,
they
think it's gonna heal. Yeah.
Interesting.
But not like kiss my face.
Right. That shit wild.
I let them. I mean, my dogs. I let them lick my hand.
Yeah, that shit's fine. But like, all the other shit is a little weird for me. It's a little too much. Yeah, my week was. I don't really remember. Work as usual. A lot of trials and tribulations there. But my parents did go out of town last week.
Yeah.
So they gave me the opportunity to.
This is where you started?
Yeah, of course. This is the only thing that matters. To let my hair down.
Yeah.
I invited a couple people over. Invited, y'all over. Y'all as in you and Amanda. Neither one of y'all showed up. Katie also, she did not show up. That's fine.
I just said my family was sick. What are you talking about?
I know. Everybody got reasons. I'm not upset. I'm not holding anybody.
Sound like
no. I'm just saying, it was also Chantrez's birthday last week too, so all that kind of worked out for us to quickly. It wasn't really anything to like prepare. I had to clean the pool, shit like that. Made burgers. Burgers were a hit as usual. I invited my coworkers.
It looked like a good turnout.
Yeah, it was. I actually was like, this is a little
too heavy.
Yeah, but look, everybody brought liquor. Ryan brought the cooler full of the mini bottle. We all got drunk. Coworkers had a great time. Invited the Lowe's crew as well. Shout out to them. By the way, I'm definitely gonna need you to help me write my speech for their wedding. I just really need how to formulate it, right? Because I got the words. I just don't know how to put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
Hey. We can't keep bringing. I mean, we can because it was funny. I really thought I was going to freestyle that shit. It did not work. But, we all went swimming, play games, got drunk. One of my coworkers' boyfriend was about to leave early, and she was going to stay. And I was like, yo, bro, why you leaving? And he was like, oh, man, my mom, she got the dogs. I don't want to leave them. It's just her or whatever. Like, I think he said his pops was out of town, something like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, shit, go get them and bring them. Like, fuck it. And sure enough, he brought his 2 dogs to the crib. They run it all outside and shit. But, yeah, it was a good time. Great time. I didn't have to clean up anything. Somebody did that for me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, very nice of this. That very nice. I don't know how deep I could get. So,
man, what's going on?
It was. I had some situations happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a couple women there that I had dealings with.
There we go.
I didn't really know until it was too late that some of them would be there. I knew someone was there because I invited them personally, but the other 2, I was like, how am I finna play this out? So I did what I do best. I worked the room. Didn't stay in one place too long.
Yeah.
Didn't give nobody too much attention. I was like, yo, y'all gotta understand. We working here. We are working. But yeah, it was a great turnout. Ryan got fucked up as usual. Yo, the crazy thing, right? I was so fucking drunk. I didn't even realize what I was saying until like 2 days later. But we were in the pool, and I guess Ryan was telling my coworkers that I work with now that we call him the bodyguard for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But what I heard was that he's my bodyguard.
Oh.
For the podcast.
Okay.
So my coworkers were like, Chris, he's your bodyguard for real? I was like, hell yeah, I got a lot of enemies. You don't understand. Like, niggas won't be dead out here. You feel me?
Okay.
And they were like, oh, wow. And I was like, I text Ryan Monday. I was like, nigga, you told them you were my bodyguard? He was like, no, I told them that's what y'all call me. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, I put some extra sauce on that anyways.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I did that.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was a great time. I don't know when I'll be able to have the opportunity to do that again. So I'm glad it was a good turnout and there was nothing broken, no fights, no arguments, no nothing. I saw a couple, well, only one of my coworkers is leaving. She's going to be a pharmacy technician. So this was like her last week. So it was good that she got out and got to mingle with, our the coworkers
peeps,
and shit
yeah.
outside of work. So that was dope. But yeah, great time. That was pretty much like the highlight of my week, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to top that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, about my job thinking that I was supposed to be in Atlanta. I was supposed to go to Atlanta. Up until like the very last minute, I realized I didn't have an ID.
Yeah.
Because I lost my wallet several weeks ago, and I just ordered another one. So
the bitch still in here?
Yeah, it came, but it's a little too late now.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
I'm
just making sure you got it.
It came.
Okay.
It came. I got it. It's secure. For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Atlanta to take my niece to college. I'm very upset that I wasn't able to go, but she had stopped by the house Sunday. Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah. Her and her parents. And
okay.
Well, my parents weren't back yet. My parents didn't come back till Monday. So I guess they thought my parents were here. Like,
okay.
I don't know who my parents told they were going out of town. I don't know. They didn't tell me till Tuesday. So I just started forming my plans until, if my mom told me at 12 o'clock that they was going to Mississippi, at 12:05, I was forming the plan for the party Saturday.
Yeah.
Tuesday was a great day for me. So very energetic when I walked into work. Everybody said that.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother? All right,
Yeah.
all right. Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, they stopped by and we said our goodbyes. It was very sad, bro. Like for me, I don't know about I'm sure it was for her too.
See, the thing with it's definitely gonna hit you because you're actually you're going out there.
Yeah.
It'll really hit Caitlin whenever she gets fully moved in, her parents leave, and then it's that time to go to orientation. She can be like, "Wow, I'm really in this bitch."
Yeah,
like solo dolo, I'm in this bitch.
Yeah, we had hugged and I was like, "Remember what I told you?" And she was like, "What'd you tell me?" And I was like, "Just remember." I didn't tell her anything. She's always been good.
She's mega smart.
Yeah, she's good. But I do plan to use PTO to go out there just on my own. Yeah. Not on my own, probably my cousins or something. Mm-hmm. We all just shoot down there and spend, the weekend with her. I'm sure her parents are going to go down there frequently. Yeah. But
because those flights are fairly inexpensive.
To
Atlanta.
Yeah. But I was supposed to go out there to move her out the ID situation. So my boss was like, "So are you going to go? Are you not going to go?" And I thought about it. I was like, I really just need this time off to just be, because I haven't had a break.
Bruh, it's important.
Yeah, for real. And then
sometimes it's good to just do nothing.
Yeah, bro. And
that's what we did for our anniversary. Yeah. It was great.
I don't know how you feel about it. You probably are more hell yeah about it than I am, I guess. But I have a hard time not doing nothing. Even when you called me today and I was working on beats, I knew yesterday I wasn't in the mood to make beats, but it was just let me sit here, do something.
It took a long time to get to the point where it's I got okay with just lounging. Mm-hmm. Cause I'll be oh, since I have this free time, I can catch up on XYZ or like I'm doing chores or something like that.
Right.
But it's good to just sometimes just do nothing. Like it's like that's definitely like a full recharge. It's like self-care. Like you're just like I'm just gonna literally not worry about nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not wear draws all day.
Right. Type shit.
And that's what me and my wife did. We did a couple things, but like when we went out to eat and things like that, but like we weren't worried about shit. Like we had all from the morning we dropped Raiden off to when we had to pick him up. It was all free time. So like that's what we need. So which is why I'm trying to have this trip for my birthday as well, to kind of have that a moment as well, to have all the guys get together.
Yeah,
and
just
do that
carefree.
And just do whatever.
Dumb shit. Jackass Part 4.
I don't know about all that.
I'm definitely going full. I'm going full retard. yeah, it's hard for me to do it right now.
It's not easy for a lot of people though.
It's fucking infuriating too. But even today, like when we were on the phone earlier, and I got that text about work, and I was like, I'm finna tell them I'm catching an earlier flight to come back to work. I literally like that was my. I even had to text my friend and ask her like, "Yo, should I do this?" And she was like, "You definitely need to just relax,
yes,
bro." And I was like, "Okay, I'll do that."
Yeah, I told you. I said, it ain't nothing you can do about it right now. So enjoy your time, man.
So yeah, I plan on continuing and not doing nothing. So
because the point of the fact of the matter is, if you do something or do nothing, the result will be the same. The world will keep spinning.
That's a fact.
So
that is a fucking fact.
So I mean, it is what it is. It's okay to do nothing sometimes.
Yeah. I guess I just hate being like that, but yeah, I got to get over that. So last week in the beginning of this week, I want to say it might have been the beginning of this week, we had a couple of like heartfelt losses in the culture.
Yeah.
I know Pee Wee Herman had passed. Pee Wee's Big House, wasn't that what it was called? His little something like that, right? He had that show, right?
The show, yeah. And then Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, I know he had the movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a niche crowd, but like his time was like late 90s, early 2000s, and then he kind of went away.
No, that was late 80s, early 90s, bro.
Really?
Yes.
I thought the movie came out like early 2000s.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
The movie. We talking about the movie, right?
Yes.
I could have sworn that shit came out. Maybe it was like 99, 98, 99. Maybe you're right. I'm thinking 98. You're right. I'm thinking 98.
The movie came out in 1985, cuz.
What?
I told you, man. This movie old as bitch.
Maybe because that's when I first watched it. I thought this shit was new. He only got one movie about that?
Like, The Big Adventure is one movie. It's directed by Tim Burton.
Shout out to Tim Burton.
Fun fact.
Interesting. Okay, well, I was wrong about the dates, y'all, but I definitely
His
remember
last appearance was Pee Wee's Big Holiday in 2016. That was a Netflix movie. I do remember that one, yeah.
Word. He did he started doing like shows and shit though. Like, wasn't he in like The Flash or something as well?
Here, I'm gonna read his stuff off to you.
I know he was doing
his
stuff
very first appearance was in The Dating Game in 1979. Then Cheech and Chong's next movie.
Okay.
Then Pee Wee Herman Show, Madam's Place. Then he did a couple TV shows: Lily for President, Cheeseball Presents, Reggie's Christmas, Saturday Night Live. Then Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Pee Wee's Playhouse was 1986 to 1990. That's the show.
Okay.
Back to the Beach, 227 Dolly, Big Top Pee Wee, Sesame Street.
Okay.
Moonwalker, Pee Wee's Playhouse Christmas Special. A lot of Tonight shows. Conan, WrestleMania. These are all like the
appearances.
Pee Wee Herman. And then Paul Rubin is the guy's name. His work is pretty
extensive.
Yeah.
He was in The Flash though, right?
The show.
I know I'm not making that up.
I mean, go to the more current stuff.
I know I'm not making that up.
He was in Gotham.
Okay, Gotham. Right.
Yeah, he was in Gotham.
I knew he was in
he was in 3 episodes of Gotham. He was in American Dad.
Nice.
But he did a shit. He's quite extensive.
Yeah.
A lot of voice work, obviously.
I do remember watching the film and all that. Maybe in the 90s, but we lost Pee Wee, so rest in peace to him.
70 years old.
70 years old. Then one that caught, I believe, everyone off guard, I guess, was Angus Cloud.
Yeah.
He starred in Euphoria. I got into that show later than everybody else. People kept telling me to watch it, and I was like, I finally watched it. I was like, hell yeah.
And he's one of the best characters.
Yeah, Fez, what's his name? Fez?
Yeah, and then he was not he's not a trained actor.
Right.
And they just was when they brought him to the for the audition or whatever, they were just like, yo, he is the character.
Yeah. They said he got discovered by his agent. He was just walking down the street or something, and they were like, yo, you look
fit this character.
Yeah. Also, Ridge had
he's young too. He was young.
Ridge told me that he had a head injury as a kid.
Yeah,
or something.
There's a scar in his head. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why his speech is a little drawn out or whatever. But yeah, he was a cool. I mean, from interviews and the show and shit. It's fashion even. Seemed like a cool guy. Saw a lot of his peers speaking very candidly about him.
He was 25.
Yeah, man. I guess a lot of people assume that he was suicidal. He had also lost his father like a week prior.
Yeah, so the week before he lost his father, and they said he took it really, really hard.
Right. But his mother ended up making a post saying he was not suicidal.
Yeah.
He had took some stuff and he was working on his art or whatever. He went to sleep and he just didn't wake up. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't believe it was on purpose, but it's still I'm sure he had a bright future ahead of him.
Oh yeah.
Like who knows what other things he could have been doing or had in the works, you know what I'm saying? So RIP to that man as well. I got one more. That sounds so bad to say, but this man is iconic, bro. I personally only seen him in, well, I guess you could say 3 things. But he was in Scarface.
Yep.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he killed Tony in Scarface. He the one who snuck up the back and popped that nigga. And he also, obviously, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He played Hector Salamanca. His name is Mark. I want to fuck up his last name, Margolis, I believe. Man, especially a Breaking Bad for me, because the nigga couldn't talk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The bell. Even before, the bell was important, but it was all face.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew exactly if he was angry or if he felt something was sinister or whatever the fuck. Like, he was a great actor. And then, Better Call Saul, since it's like a precursor to Breaking Bad, we actually get to see how he ended up in the wheelchair and his energy towards the fucking cartel, like everything. Like, he was phenomenal actor.
Like the cop said in the episode, he's like, he's a straight OG, bro. He ain't gonna tell you shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal actor, man. So RIP to that man too, man.
And then Boomhauer.
Yeah, that was today,
the
bro.
voice actor passed away today.
Yeah, the voice actor for Boomhauer, man, a fucking Texas legend. I saw somebody said he was I love Boomhauer, great TV dad. A lot of people said, depending on how you look at it, he was. Loved his wife.
It's a great show, though.
Phenomenal show. Phenomenal from season 1.
Especially people here.
Yeah.
It fits right in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Propane.
Texas, bro. Yeah. Facts. But RIP to that man as well, man. There's a lot going on in this world, bro. A lot. But on a sweeter side of things, if you will, Sweet Home Alabama, man. A lot of history there in Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. All right.
They said that that particular dock or whatever is where the slave ships came to drop off the slaves, man. Yep. And our ancestors might have possessed our people that day, brother, because it was a fucking brawl.
That video has everything going on.
Everything, bruh.
It escalates
quickly. I think
it reminds me of like if you see like a video of like if you like throw like a cheetah or something like an ant pile, you see how the fast.
Yeah,
that's literally what happened. And he threw up the hat like a basketball.
yeah.
But if you don't know what we're talking about,
over the weekend, I guess.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was
at a dock, a pier, whatever you want to call it, in Alabama. Apparently, the security or the guy who works the dock was like told these people that they couldn't park their boat right there because they had a little ferry coming in, and that's where the ferry parked. And the people told him like, "Fuck off, we're not moving" or whatever. So he went up to the boat, tried to untie it from the joints and like push it off, so the thing could pull up. And the people that own that boat didn't appreciate that very much, so they started jumping them. Then it was like, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know. Niggas just started not running, Dalton. No. This is very important. They started skipping.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody over the week, I know if y'all got Twitter, y'all seen this. Y'all heard this already.
Multiple angles. Yeah.
It is I found out about skipping early. Probably like junior high.
Yeah.
7th grade. Saw niggas skipping to a fight. Yeah. I was like, oh, these niggas are excited to beat somebody up. Like, I'm not violent in that way, so I never thought to skip to a nigga to fight. These niggas start skipping.
No, they were only skipping.
They're
started
skipping.
Swimming.
Yeah. Oh no, nigga, they said that kid is like 19 years old, bro. He need to go join the fucking Olympics or something, bro.
That boy did not let anything stop him. He went through the water.
Very determined, bro. He hopped off the boat that was coming to the dock.
Swam over there. And started catching hands.
Bro, they said he threw a 22 piece, bro. He was really he was dropping beams on it.
This was a very, very funny week on Twitter.
Nah, bro, it was crazy.
The folding chair is just legendary.
Then another guy somewhere, I think where the fuck was it? Like Chicago or somewhere. He used a folding chair on a white guy, beating the fuck out that nigga. I will say this though. Women were out there throwing hands, like all that shit. I'm like, you didn't have to whack the lady over the head, but at the same time, fuck it, nigga. We out here. Ain't no rules,
imagine this the heat of the moment, the chaos.
Oh,
you just hit any white person you see, basically, is what's going on.
I'm so glad you weren't out there, Dalton, because you probably would have got hit. Just being a bystander, like, I want you, nigga. Dalton, like, I didn't.
I can just imagine myself, like watching it, like, drinking, like, a whiskey or something, and I'm just like, damn, what's going on in here? And they're like, hey, white boy, huh?
Nigga, sleep, nigga. Oh, my God, yeah. That was very wild on Twitter.
Yeah.
But of course, as they fucking do, the new blacks entered the chat and talk about we're not our ancestors. Look at oh my fucking God, bro.
Like we're not our ancestors. You catch these hand shirts and all shit.
This stupid. Anyways, yeah. Anyway,
that people also had a field day with that too.
Yeah. Tore her ass up.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that hands were thrown and it didn't escalate to any more.
Yeah,
violence.
they caught the fades and they walked away.
Walked away. Nobody died.
Because you know what? That sends more of a message.
Yeah.
Okay, I beat your ass.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, like, because there's now, you can't beat my ass. You know what will happen if you try again.
Yeah.
And now you look foolish.
Yeah.
So
man, you know what I like? This video had me thinking like, how do these people like go on with their lives after this? Like,
that's the point.
The people who got beat up and the people that did the beating up, like, what happens next for them in their everyday lives? Like, so, I saw you throwing hands. Fuck you. Or, I saw you throwing hands. You a fucking hero.
They gonna get all matching uniforms now.
Well, yeah, nigga, somebody said it was great to see the nigger Navy come full circle. Like, bro, that was going crazy on Twitter,
there was
bro.
jokes for days, man.
Yeah, it was.
I remember Shelby was watching like 2 days ago, like all the videos. It was like a compilation, like a compiled video of all the angles. And I was like, Shelby, they kept getting more and more angles, like all the different footage. And then in one video, there was a guy just standing there like smiling at the camera. Yeah, I love all that shit, man.
Yeah, somebody said he knew he was gonna be a part of history.
Yeah, that shit.
For sure.
That shit was fucking pandemonium, though.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Fucking crazy.
We need shit like that.
Yeah, for real. It like resets everything. Almost like, all right, y'all, let's calm down with this. Do that shit in the small town talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what just happened in the small town, nigga. These niggas got their ass whooped.
Yeah. on command.
Bro, that nigga hit that nigga with that chair, bro. I was like, oh no, bro. Where did Judd Apatow when you need him, nigga? He could have killed him, bro.
Oh, yeah. He could have killed him.
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
oh,
great.
my God.
And then, inevitably, there's going to be some kind of movie or some episode about this.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Oh, if Atlanta was still rolling, bro.
Oh,
like
boy.
a show like Atlanta or
Boondocks,
of course, they would have, this shit would have been parried up, bro. Now niggas carry a chair. The comedy content behind this shit has also been, some of it's corny. I ain't gonna lie.
Of course.
But some of it's been pretty good. So, I mean, all in all, I'm glad people found something to rally behind this week.
Smile about.
Yeah. For sure.
That was very funny.
For sure. For fucking sure. For sure.
What else happened?
I mean, we were part of that brawl at Corners. Well, we weren't a part of it, but yeah, I don't know what I would do if some shit like that broke out in front. I feel like I would like try to sneak in a few licks.
I got people out of the way.
Yeah,
that's what that was my contribution.
Yeah.
I didn't, because I was like, this ain't my fight.
Oh, another thing that happened on Twitter. A lot of shit's happened. Obviously, Twitter's now the news, so you can't escape anything that happens.
Are you? Oh, sorry. Are you talking about X?
X. Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck. X.
It's still Twitter, bro.
It's still Twitter.
It just has a black logo.
A black logo.
Yeah.
And there is no more retweets. It's reposts. Very interesting. So your boy got his 10 years, man.
He's my boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
How is he my boy?
You don't fuck with Dory, bro?
You know this. What the fuck are you talking about? I have never
yeah, I know I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. I just see a couple of people that I knew that were paying attention to it. Are saying, man, okay, they thought he was going to get his numbers dropped on him like day one. Then day one turned to day two. Then day two turned to day three. And they were like, yo, people started getting a little worried. Like, what the fuck? Why are they dragging this out?
This shit is how this shit happens.
Yeah.
Because the deliberation only happened, he's guilty. Then you get held in county jail until your prison sentence gets established.
Well, yeah, so that's the thing. They were waiting on the sentencing, and it took 3 days for it to get
but that's what happens though. It's not immediate. But they're thinking of it because it's a celebrity, so they're more in tune with it. But this is normal proceedings.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And so and it was split into 2 counts. So you got 6 years and 4 years. For one was the assault, then one was the weapon.
Right.
So 6 and 4.
He is getting time served. I think he did like 200 and some days. But I don't.
Yeah. Then he has like, I know, and then there's like a chance for early release once 85% of his time is completed.
Yeah, 80 to 85. Yeah,
yeah.
I did hear that. But I mean, hopefully if the things he tried to tell the judge are true about his drinking and all that shit and what led to the incident, I hope he does try to get help and not just, I don't know.
I know. Okay, so I don't give a fuck how long he got. Like, fuck all that shit. He did the shit. So but I hope he does literally realize the position he was in and the stupidity of his actions.
Right.
Because not only did he was involved in the incident, regardless of how you feel about how truly involved he was, regardless if he was involved with the incident, he gloated about it publicly for a long time. And he got a lot of people to gloat with him and shame this woman for, what was it, almost 2 years worth of time?
About that, yeah.
Like if the cumulative total, it was about almost 2 years of just talking shit.
Yeah.
So like this this because there's two people got prison sentences this year this week. Henry Ruggs, the receiver that had the
car accident.
He was found that he had alcohol in his system, and he has 10 years in prison.
Yeah,
and
I thought it was like 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Yeah,
but I mean, you're gonna come back and have nothing.
Yeah, I think that's a little. That's not a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? For that, to me. But
But regardless of how long you think that, like 8 to 10 years is a long time. So like, he's young. He'll come out, and he might still be in his 20s. I don't know exactly how old he is. He might just turn 30. Because I think he's like 21, 22 perhaps.
I don't know.
I think because he was like a rookie, and then he only played one season. So I was saying, these two people are prime examples. Like they both made huge mistakes.
Yeah, Torrey was definitely at the height of his career.
Yeah, and I mean,
quarantine radio and all that shit.
And like, but like the stat, like just regardless of how like on the podium he was, like he was living a good life.
Yeah.
And now you see how quickly those things could just go away. And now then especially with music, 10 years, people go forget who that was. Unfortunately, that's what happens.
Majority,
he's not like, it's not like if like a superstar.
Yeah, no, I understand if it was like Drake or something.
They went to jail and came back out. Like,
I personally don't think people are going to forget about Torrey just because of the gravity of the situation.
But 10 years though.
Yeah, no.
I know when it's getting close for his release, there's going to be a whole thing where it's like Tory Lanez is good.
Nobody's probably going, like, you're right. If it's not like little jokes here and there throughout that time, he probably won't be talked about at this capacity, but forgotten about, I don't know about.
No, what I mean, because like people move on, so like he will be left.
Yeah,
and then but now all he has is time to think about his shit. So like, and it is what it is, and I don't know why people feel bad for him, but I get you don't want to. I understand from the lens of like you don't want to put a man in jail, and
right?
But like. It's just the dog. He reaped what he sowed. He did all this to himself with his overconfidence in courtroom. The shit talker really sealed the deal for him, though. Really,
that's pretty much what the judge said. Like the Instagram post and all that was
like just you dug your own grave.
Yeah, he said the judge mentioned that that lyrics in the songs after the incident they were used in court or in his decision to do that, which I do remember not so long ago there were artists fighting for lyrics not to be used, and I believe Jay-Z was one of the main
proponents
of not using lyrics in court, and just to see that it was one of the deciding factors against artists who his company manages is like, if that shit really went through, you know what I'm saying? But that's how this, But yeah, that was a little interesting time. The lady that has been keeping track of the case, her name is Megan too.
Yeah.
She just did Vlad today, actually. I watched it, and she basically broke down everything that happened in the court. She said that
Vlad should know he up. So
who? What?
I said Vlad.
Oh yeah. That is what they say. But yeah, she broke down everything that happened in the court. And
she's been breaking it down like constantly.
Yeah. She's exposing these like Mario, the singer, wrote to the judge on Torrey's behalf. Iggy Azalea wrote to on Torrey's behalf.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. The court of public opinion is people already didn't fuck with Iggy, so whatever there, I guess.
But this one was the court of public opinion. This one was very interesting, because it was very divided.
Yeah, but I can't speak for anyone else. I can speak for myself. I always wanted to get to the truth before I said
I understand
X or Y.
But I remember.
No, it was though.
This one was like generally, as we saw with Jonathan Majors, perfect example.
Yeah.
What we saw with Jonathan Majors, the moment it came out, they're like, "Oh, he's a piece of shit."
Right.
Like there was a couple people like, wait.
Yeah.
But I
was one of them.
I would say like 95% was like, "Fuck this motherfucker," right?
Yeah.
But when Tory shit came out, they're like, this is weird. Are we sure Tory did this?
Yeah,
this is strange.
Yeah.
And it was like very split.
Yeah.
And I was very surprised about it.
Look, when they had Kelsey, Megan's ex-friend on the stand, that whole thing to me was enough. I'm not no lawyer, I don't know. But her testimony or whatever the case may be was enough for me to be like, oh no, there's some diabolical shit happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I did it. That one was, you're right. It wasn't like as cut and dry as everything else. Especially how Meg started it was just like, oh, I got cut by glass. Oh, I didn't tell him this. Oh, I didn't tell the cops that he shot me because I was trying to protect him. To Kelsey, again, they're back and forth, and then her going to court. It was just too much shit going on. Where the Jonathan Major thing was like you said, everybody was pretty much like, hold on, blah, blah, blah. Then that text message really didn't help.
No.
Even though when I read it, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to sound ignorant, but he don't dress like he beat bitches. like I just don't see that in him. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy thing is, if you go back and read the text messages now, like after finding like all the information, like she was trying to kill herself, and then she locked herself in a room. So now it's like, oh, he was probably like, "Bitch, what are you doing?" He was probably and then she fled the country.
Yeah.
That's about as guilty as you get.
Yeah.
The fleeing.
And what the court of public opinion, like nobody has came out and been like, yo, shit, my bad.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They're just gonna silently watch him in Kang the Conqueror.
Loki season 2 approaching.
I don't know how much he's gonna be in it, but because he's barely in the trailer, so I don't know if they're keeping it close to the cuff or they're just like, let's just
we're doing reshoots or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
it's all that is interesting. The more time you spend on Twitter and like involved with these situations, obviously the
you
more
could go
invested,
down that rabbit hole.
The more invested you'll be for sure. So it's definitely cool to turn that shit off, so to speak, from time to time. Or
absolutely,
else you will end up arguing with somebody on Twitter about some shit that
or reading an argument.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do enjoy reading arguments all the time. I'm like, y'all pulling out facts.
I like good arguments. I hate fucking stupid ones.
Yeah.
Where they're like, I'm like, y'all both wrong.
Right.
How y'all both wrong?
Right. Yeah, I hate those two, for sure. For sure. I'm trying.
Or my favorite is when someone says something stupid and this you have the but actually guy. But actually.
Yeah. No, that the readers added thing on the tweet, I read that before I even read the tweet.
Because that literally was game changer, because now like it literally will be like, this is not true, or like this is from 2017. It'll tell you like all this shit like
and that's another reason why I just said what I said. Like somebody or whatever actually tell you that you're wrong about some shit, and you don't delete it.
Yeah, no.
You don't be like, oh shit, my bad, you right. Like I've gotten caught several times on Twitter, like retweeting that fake discussing films page or whatever.
Yeah, or like the fake ESPNs.
Right,
yeah.
and like, and I'll be like, yo, this is fucking crazy, and somebody will be like, hey, bro, damn, you right. Damn, I fucked up. Like, why is that so hard for people to be like, oh shit, I made a mistake? Like.
Or like, oh, they got me.
Yeah,
they got me with this. This shit look legit.
Right, it look legit. Like shit, I'm sitting here
like
thinking,
the fake ESPNs do good because they got the banner and everything.
Come on, bro.
It'll be like from Shams with a Z.
Right.
So like it's just barely fake. Yeah.
I've gotten caught in that situation too many times for me to even sit and act like I didn't just fuck that up.
Speaking of ESPN, did you see who they chose for?
Excuse me.
I First Take with
I saw Richard Sherman.
Yes.
I saw Lil Wayne got something to do.
Richard Sherman is the new co-host though.
Oh, what's Wayne doing?
He'll probably be on there a couple times, but I know.
And then I saw, this might have been the fake ESPN.
No, but if Rich Sherman's that was on ESPN.com, so like
they also said something about Rachel Nichols or whatever. I saw that like
First Take.
That's what I saw. That's what I saw.
Okay,
but I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't see that one.
I saw it yesterday, I think, because somebody said, "Oh no, they getting wicked." Like
that's gonna be. I don't know. That's gonna be interesting to have Richard Sherman on there.
Yeah, because didn't they have don't they have like a history of like going back and forth name calling type shit?
Probably that's probably why they picked him.
Yeah, because
but Skip Bayless hates everybody.
Yeah,
unless he's Michael Jordan
or Lil Wayne.
But I mean, Wayne's not an athlete though. What I'm saying is, as athletes, all athletes, all he is he's just on Michael Jordan's dick all day, every day.
He can't lose in these shoes, man. Hopefully Tori gets the help that he needs, and Meg, hopefully she is able to find
closure,
peace, move on with her career. I did just see a trailer dropped by A24. She's going to be in like a musical or something. You didn't see that trailer? Mm-mm. It's like two brothers.
What is it? A24 production?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's a little out there, but it is like
it's A24.
Yeah. You're right. I think it's like
A24 is trying to make a fucking adult Barney movie with Daniel Kaluuya.
Oh, yeah, that might be.
That'd be a banger.
I think Meg is like a boss of this company.
Okay.
And she has two dudes that work for her, and she tells them that they look like they could be brothers. I guess they got like separated at birth.
Okay.
And like one of the boys was with the mom.
And it's a musical?
And yeah. It's a lot going on.
I'm gonna watch the trailer.
Like little puppets or some shit in there. I don't know what the fuck going on. But yeah, hopefully, she moves forward with her career amicably. Amicably.
Fucking hell. Amicably.
Let's see what else we got on the docket. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is while we're talking about A24 and shit. So Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
You see she's playing Spider-Woman.
Yeah, one of them.
What do you mean by that?
She's not Jessica Drew. She's the other chick.
She is Julia Carpenter.
Yeah, it's a different one. Yeah.
And Madam Web.
Yeah.
So I wrote in my notes, Dalton, take it away.
I'm not interested in this shit.
You're not interested in Madam Web?
I'm not. No, it's a Sony movie. I don't want to see Morbius. I don't see none of this shit.
Oh, okay.
Why are we watching it? I'm not interested in none of these movies. Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, that one looks a little wild.
A Madam Web movie? Are we fucking serious right now? I love Spider-Woman.
Wait, what is the...
Madam Web was based off of Stan Lee's wife.
Right, but what is she to Spider-Man?
Okay, so... her first appearance is at the animated series, based off of Stan Lee's wife. She's basically like, how can I explain this? She's a weird fucking character. It's like she's like the voice of the spider realm. Like, so think of the Spider-Verse, right? So it's like when he goes in like the spider dimension, she's like they're giving him advice and shit. She's like Zordon.
She's Speed Force.
Yeah, she's like Zordon and shit.
Okay.
For Spider-Man.
Okay.
I don't know. I know they started adding her to comic books and stuff, but I haven't read a lot of Madam Web. I've read a lot of Spider-Woman, like Jessica Drew, great character. But
does she, Jessica Drew, I'm speaking about now, does she exist in place of Peter Parker?
No. She's completely separate. Yeah,
okay.
like so. She was like more like like a spy type person. And she was already an adult. It wasn't like she was a teenager. They crossed paths later, but yeah, she's great. She's super strong. But and her costume's fire. And I think the Carpenter chick, I think she has the black suit, I believe.
Either way, Sydney Sweeney tights. I'm there.
Right on, brother.
She got them mommy milkers, as they call them.
You got some great New York boobs.
Great New York boobs.
But I did hear that, but I'm not interested in any Sony production.
Okay, got you.
Their little whatever they're fucking trying to do doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right now, I guess. Maybe it'll all come together later.
Let's hope not.
Maybe it'll all come together.
Yeah.
Speaking of women, again, as we typically do here. So not a single cisgendered man was nominated for Video of the Year at the 2023 VMAs. Sam Smith was nominated, but he identifies as non-binary. So,
okay.
Let me see who we got.
What are we talking about here?
Well, the fact that no men have been nominated for Video of the Year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So care, who do we... I care because I don't know how accurate this is.
Like, you're more mad about, like, the actual videos nominated than it being men. I don't care if it's no men on there. Like,
well, I feel like some men have dropped good
but
videos.
what videos are on
I was trying to get to that. You keep... Hold on, let me see. I got a phone over reading. VMA. On Tuesday, the VMAs announced that this year's contenders for the top honor would include Doja Cat, Attention.
Okay.
Miley Cyrus, Flowers. Nicki Minaj, Super Freaky Girl. Olivia Rodrigo's Vampire. Sam Smith and Kim Unholy. And SZA's Kill Bill.
Oh, that's a good video.
And Taylor Swift's Anti-Hero.
Ugh.
Here's the thing.
That's very on brand for VMAs, though.
Yeah, I guess. Doja Cat's Attention. If I'm not mistaken, and I'm pretty sure I'm not, that's the video she just dropped. She dropped one recently with her and the Satan shit that everybody was talking. But the one before that, when everybody was like, she's about to be on her hip hop shit. She's working with Q-Tip or whatever.
No, she wasn't.
Hold on. Let me make sure that I'm not tripping, if that's the video. Because if I'm not tripping, what the fuck? Okay, I'm tripping.
Okay.
Good. I thought it was I don't even know. I don't even know what.
But that SZA video is fire though.
Yeah, I have a strong feeling Taylor Swift's going to win.
Of course, bro. Bro, come on.
But I do feel like, but here's the thing too. Let me just be completely honest. If that shit ain't on Twitter, or it's not like on my feed on YouTube, I haven't seen it. So I haven't seen any of these videos except for Miley Cyrus. And I watched that at your house.
I don't listen to most of those people.
Yeah. And
I despise Taylor Swift music and her.
Yeah.
Sam Smith can sing. I don't listen to him anymore though.
Yeah, that was it for me.
Shelby likes Miley Cyrus, so I've seen that video.
Yeah.
I like Doja Cat sometimes. Her antics are getting a little wild, but
I don't really like that. Nicki, I don't remember the Super Freaky.
That's
girl
the one where
shit.
she's like in the kitchen and she's like rubbing on herself.
I didn't see that.
She has like the polka dots.
I saw the GIF or meme of her doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
Look very good. Look very good. But I didn't see the video. I don't even think I heard the song. But yeah, I feel like I was thinking about this very long and very hard last night when I was like writing the topics and stuff. Cause it kind of just shocked me. I know, like, then I started thinking like what videos have dropped from men this year.
That was my next question.
Yeah, there hasn't been any real needle movers. Tyler, Kendrick, as far as like big dogs go.
Yeah, what video for Kendrick though?
I want to say wasn't I love when you count me out. That was this year, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean that was like more of an artistic approach to me. Like he started off with the therapist and then it went into this other place.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I can't think of like another like a music video.
Like, I understand why Lil Tyler didn't get nominated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I haven't seen a music video really like this year that I'm like, oh, that was super crazy, like dope. Like the SZA video, I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, like that's. I mean, but that's the only one that I really seen. So
yeah,
I can't really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing I was like made me reach it, like watch it again.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of videos have been kind of weak for a while.
They have been. And honestly, if we being honest, like I hate to be like the men like aren't really bringing it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the men, they just do the generic like we're in a mansion.
Yeah, or we're in the car, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Beach.
That's not to say that like the videos that the rappers are choosing or the songs they're choosing to make videos for, like the songs are great.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah.
Lucky or even Future's been killing shit this year. Like even him not being nominated because like he dropped. I mean that album dropped last year, I guess, but it was like
nominated for what?
Nigga, have you ain't seen 712 PM? That video's crazy, bro. Future got some, but that like, again, this was last year, so yeah, that makes sense, I guess. But I don't know the cycle either because I feel like even Kendrick came out towards what was that?
Yeah, I don't know what dates they're setting on.
Yeah, that's what I want to do research on. But that Flower song or whatever, that I told Shelby and Kamara at your house, I was like, I just don't like this for her. Like, I don't feel like Miley, like that's a Miley. Like, she's not, I don't know. There's certain parts that are strong than other parts.
Shelby likes Miley. I've never been a fan.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Yeah.
And I really didn't like her when she did that Mike Will album.
Yeah.
That was like the level of my pistosity was that.
But the Jay-Z song was on, dog.
I mean, that song's okay, I guess. Now, I'm not saying she's not talented.
Right. She's definitely talented.
don't like her music like that.
Yeah.
And I definitely didn't like that Mike Will shit because I didn't like
her
all that shit she was doing.
Yeah.
I was like, none of this is working.
Yeah. But that was just her rebelling against her.
That's fine.
Her daddy.
But like it still was like
her country roots.
Right. Yeah. And then I haven't like Taylor Swift.
Never.
Taylor
got one song.
She's not even talented to me. She doesn't do anything good to me. I don't like anything she does.
What's that record?
She can't dance.
Yeah, no. She's
She just looks like a girl at
she got
Whole
a very
Foods.
long back.
What
is that song?
But fucking, she got fucking fans.
Oh, I do like Bad Blood. I do like that record.
I don't like none of that.
You remember when like around What a Time to Be Alive views? A time when everybody was like, "Oh, Drake's working with Taylor on her next album," or whatever.
Oh yeah,
that shit might have been fire.
Maybe.
Oh shit, nigga, I just went to the Matrix. That shit might have been fire, bro. Who knows? I don't know. I just thought that was very interesting.
That is very interesting. Like it's something you don't think about. Like just being like, oh, there's no men in this category. Yeah.
Yep. No, never mind. I don't want to get us in trouble.
Get you in trouble.
Nah.
That doesn't mean I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, we are one.
What? No, we're not.
All right. All right, let's stick with women. Barbie made a Billy. Sorry. Barbie made a Billy.
Saw that coming a mile away. That movie is fucking crushing it.
Still haven't seen it yet, though, right?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to wait. It's definitely going to HBO Max. What do you think? Yeah, Warner Bros.
No, it's Warner Bros. Right? Yeah, but also after how movies work now, after 45 days, they'll be available for rent. You can watch it home. So once that happens, I'll just tell you to come over. We'll watch it at the crib. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it was hot in every market. Yeah. Like it's booming. Like, and it's like it's not slowing down either. Like it's
still going.
It's still banging out here.
Have you ever seen that director's any of her other films?
Greta, if I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me look at it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have.
I don't think I have.
I don't remember the let me see. Yeah, I've seen definitely a couple of her movies. I've seen No Strings Attached.
Yeah.
I've seen Lady Bird.
It's a party.
Yeah, I've seen 2 of her movies. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the film, like you said, it's doing its numbers. I know people, Marvel fucked the game up in a good in a good way for them, but a bad way for casual moviegoers, I guess. They want everything to be a universe. So people are asking, is Barbie going to have a sequel? Like, why the fuck does Barbie need a sequel?
Now, yeah, I mean, I think inevitably it probably will because it made $1 billion.
I can't see a world.
Yeah, I don't know if they're. I don't think they're going to try to do like a world building. I just like you can make a Barbie 2 though.
My thing is the only way.
Well, I don't know how it ends though.
So. Right, but based off of what I've read about the film, it has certain talking points or whatever that really matter. Like, it's not a joke type thing.
No, I know it's like there's actually like a message in it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you gonna do? You can't do that message again. But that's the heart of the film. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you're not going to have something in that next film, then
this is the dilemma with movies, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, whenever you have a big film, this is what happens, right?
It just needs to be a big film.
But this is what happens.
Yeah.
They always want you to run it back, like the studio, right? And it's happened since the dawn of films were made. Like when like say there's a director that starts making bank, right? Mm-hmm. They'll just like, even if they don't make a sequel, like you're gonna make another movie this year. Like they'll start throwing.
Yeah, that is more.
But I guarantee it's Warner Brothers, bro.
Yeah.
First off, let's talk about the studio that made this movie, Warner Brothers. They're going to try to make a sequel.
They should just give
or a prequel, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They're going to try to make a second one.
Yeah.
And it might not even be the same cast. That's what I'm saying. It might be something completely different. But I don't know how soon it'll be. It might not have even happened, but they're going to try.
They should just give Greta a bag and tell her, do whatever the fuck you want. Because her vision has proven have made.
Her next movie is going to be whatever she wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
She earned that right.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, fucking... It's crazy. $1 billion. Like,
and I think what they said, Oppenheimer is at the end of his theatrical run. I think it did 900. So not bad. Not bad at all.
That's very good for the movie. That's like type, because, it's harder subject matter.
Yeah.
It's not an easy movie to digest either because it's so like layered.
Yeah.
But it's all, it's a very depressing movie.
How many sex scenes were in that movie?
One. No, they had sex the first time.
I remember, and when she made him read the book or whatever.
That was the first time.
Yeah.
Then he had sex in the hotel room with her.
We saw that though, or we saw the aftermath of them just sitting in the chair naked.
And in the courtroom, they were having sex in the courtroom. The vision. Remember, she was like riding.
Yeah,
but that's still a sex scene.
But
she was bouncing on his dick in a vision, but.
I just saw people talking about it. Like, I didn't, but maybe that's because my brain.
As far as like them making it seem like it's just like there's sex everywhere. That's not the case.
No. Yeah, that's more of what I'm talking about.
Because I was like, I mean, we get to see Florence Pugh's titties twice. Yes. But other than that, it's really not that. And then the vision sex scene only lasts like 10 seconds.
And it's. Her
from his wife's perspective.
Yeah.
So Florence Pugh is like looking at her while she's like riding.
Yeah.
But it's just a vision.
Yeah. Great film. A+ all around.
Yeah. And you don't see the physical bombs get dropped on anybody. You see the test run, but you just hear what happens. But but Christopher Nolan makes bank every time though. So.
Part of me feels like had he would have just dropped Tenet on HBO, it might have rang off more because we were in the pandemic though.
Maybe.
Because I saw someone saying today that film didn't get enough praise because it's a good movie.
Yeah, it came out at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
But look, with that situation, he was already on the out with Warner Brothers, right? He was already pissed at them.
Yeah.
So the reason he wanted to at least put it in theaters is because you get residuals from that. remember, streaming is the whole point of the strike is that they're not getting residuals. Mm-hmm. So he already got paid for his director's part. The movie's been made, right? Mm-hmm. So like putting it on streaming doesn't benefit him in any way.
Right.
It benefits the studio, sure.
Right.
But I don't know if that was the type of movie that people would subscribe to HBO Max for. Because they already have trouble getting people on the platform. Yeah. And then when they changed the name to Max, they lost 18 million subscribers. Yeah. So because of a name change. So because the rollout was so fucking confusing. Why is it not just HBO Max then? What is Max? Yeah. What's the difference?
Like we pushing it to the max, nigga. Like y'all already at the max.
So, I mean, and you just think of the movies they did release on there, like Mortal Kombat. Mm-hmm.
Got a sequel though.
Right, barely.
Yeah.
Like it scraped just past the line. It got a C minus. So they're like, you passed. So like, and then the Godzilla movie got airdropped on there, and that was a whole fucking problem.
Was it?
Yeah, because Legendary was like, they didn't really want to do that either, because you're not recouping like what you pay for it. So that was the whole thing. Like I don't really know if there would have been a difference. I mean, I would have took the chance with the theaters as well. To be honest with you, if you're, especially since him movie going is like the way he makes the movie. Like you really want to see his movies in theaters first because he films them that way. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, I don't know, but we fucking all saw it together. So
yeah, you were at the theater or something?
Yeah, because that was like cheap as fuck. It was like $149, and we were like 20 deep in that bitch.
Yo, so let's say you and Shelby, y'all laid up, right? Y'all watching a movie on TV or whatever. Y'all eating y'all snack. Do y'all eat snacks in the bed?
Yeah.
Some people do, some people don't.
We have little trays.
Oh, okay. So this might not. I was eating some popcorn watching fucking Avatar, The Last Airbender, not the blue people.
I know what you're talking
about. Oh. And nigga, popcorn is probably the worst snack to eat in bed. Because, little crumbs of the popcorn get all over the bed and shit. Like pieces break off.
Not for Shelby.
Why not? Well, I'm not talking about you pop the popcorn. I'm talking about like if you go buy a bag of like hot popcorn or some shit.
Those crumble,
Yeah. Popcorn might possibly be the worst snack to eat in bed. I can't think of anything else that.
Anything crumbly.
Yeah.
Is bad.
Oh, cookies, I guess then.
Yeah,
like Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy got to be the bottom tier cookie, right?
Absolutely.
That's crazy. How the fuck are they still in? Who keeping these niggas?
Not me.
The Chewy, I give them the Chewy.
Because we want chewy cookies. Yeah, we don't want these crunchy shits. Yeah, I hate crunchy cookies.
Chips Ahoy has to be the worst.
Whenever they used to come in those like snack packs, I would just leave it alone. I wouldn't even fucking touch it. I don't want crunchy cookies.
Feed those shits.
I don't know why they're even an option.
Yeah.
Who wants crunchy cookies?
Oreos are good. Nutter Butters.
But I don't classify Oreo as like a cookie.
What is that?
It's like a sandwich.
Okay.
It's like an icing sandwich. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying like a chocolate chip cookie, I don't want it to be crunchy. I want it to be soft and gooey, right? Like, come on, man.
Chips Ahoy, y'all get it together, man. Whoever keep y'all Nabisco, whoever keep y'all niggas alive, bro.
You know what snack? Sweet snack is really good, but no one ever talks about it.
What?
Circus cookies, bro.
Circus cookies.
It's the animal crackers with the frosting. Oh yeah, sprinkles.
Yeah. But can't eat too many, but they
will
good.
Make your stomach hurt.
Yeah, you can't eat too many, but
I saw someone make a circus cookie cheesecake, and I was like, I need that in my life.
Wow, a circus cookie cheesecake.
Yeah, that looked fire. I was like, I don't know who made it, but I want it.
Yeah. Nah, Chips Ahoy is whack. Anyways, so
bottom tier snack for sure.
Bottom tier fucking snack, bro. Chips Ahoy. If I even see blue wrapping in the fucking bag, bro, I'm gonna get upset. Like,
it's like when you buy those chip packs and then all you have left is regular Lay's, because that's the last thing everybody.
Oh no, regular Lay's go crazy.
No, I like regular Lay's, but I'm saying it's like that situation where you eat everything but those first,
and you got it. Yeah.
Because we all eat the hot chips first.
Of course.
So like the Lay's are like, or in my household it'd probably be the sour cream and onion last.
Oh yeah.
I don't really like that flavor, but
Fritos too.
But I'll flip those in a Frito pie though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't.
Because I make chili, so I'll just flip that bitch.
Yeah, I don't really get creative.
Or you can make like on like a nacho, because you could
them shits just be sitting in the box fucking with me. Oh God.
It's a salty ass chip though.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. All right, so my last topic on the docket. Let's take it back to music.
Is it a doozy?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm kind of mad we can't play the clip because my fucking signal up here sucks. But basically, the rapper Reason, he is signed to TDE.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that. Okay,
Yeah,
so I didn't know this even happened. So you're gonna have to fill me in.
So he went on to this show called Back on Fig, and it was one of the guys used to be with Adam. It's one of the guys that left Adam 22 show.
Yeah.
When they all split up. But anyway, he's been streaming live for a while. But Schoolboy Q's been on there. Absol's been on there.
Be on there. He's from Fig as well.
Who else that you know? I know Q and Absol went to the show for sure.
Uh-huh.
But Reason has been on there. Now apparently Reason and Trail, the guy who like operates Back on Fig or whatever, his name's Trail. He used to be Tyga's like right hand man when Tyga was coming up.
Oh, okay. He's lime in the coconut mix. Yeah.
He's he helped him with his last King clothing brand and all that shit.
Okay.
Like this around that time.
Okay.
But anyways, you know,
and Reason is signed to TDE.
Reason is signed to TDE.
Yeah.
So, and T-Rail has a relationship with
Absolutely.
with TDE and those guys, Wooty Woot West Coast. So Reason was like, yo, you know, his album is coming out Friday tomorrow.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, tonight rather.
Okay.
So he went on to promote the album. And the president of TDE, which his name is, what's this nigga name? Even when I read his name, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Musa, called in on the show and was like, yo, what'd he say? He called him, he first he asked him, can y'all name 10 Reason songs? He asked the host of the show, can y'all name, this is live too. Like, it's, you know, streaming is live.
So the president of TDE called in on Reason's promo tour.
Right.
And asked the host, can you name 10 Reason songs?
Right.
Unannounced.
Yes. But he was watching the stream.
Because it was live, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Reason I didn't go back and watch the full episode.
Sure.
But apparently Reason went on Peter Rosenberg.
Okay.
And he went on Joe Budden. And I guess they were asking him, what's the hold up with the music and blah, blah, blah. Reason, in his mind, was like, yo, it's the label. Okay. I went to them. I told them I got X amount of projects ready. You know, this and that. We got to fight tooth and nail type shit, right? So back on Fig, like I said, Musa was watching, and he probably was like, all right, this nigga wants some attention. I'm finna give him some attention, right? Mind you, Musa is the son of Top Dog. So when Dave Free left, TDE, he was the president when he left to go start PG Lane with Kendrick. I guess Musa moved up. So again, he asked them niggas to name 10 Reason songs. They couldn't do it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Then he said, Dave Free said, don't sign him. Him as in Reason. He's a substitute teacher. Then he said, he was sitting in a room with two men that don't know your music. You can't blame the label. These were just like highlights of what Musa said on the thing. So Reason was like, look, do you want to have a conversation or do you want to go viral? Like, which one do you want to do? And I guess him asked, question. Yeah, he was like, because if you want to have a conversation, you know, I haven't lied yet.
Wow, that's a very even keel answer though. Because a lot of people be like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
So he kept it.
He definitely handled himself well. Obviously, so the exchange went viral on Twitter-ish, viral-ish.
Yeah, that's
a lot of people were on Reason's side, like,
absolutely.
Yo, TDE's
that's bad business, bro.
Yeah. TDE's been a cancer. Don't wonder why Kendrick left. Like, all these things start flying out, right? Like, everybody. So Punch, who's more vocal, obviously, than Top Dog,
absolutely
comes on there. And Punch, to me, is I don't want to call him a manipulator, but he is great at spin, though.
Yes.
Like, and he was just spinning people the whole time. But to me, even with the SZA situation,
yeah. He was very vocal about that.
Yeah, they always say, oh, it's just an artist and their feelings and blah, 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 blah. Like, they don't take accountability. Even Brandon had quote tweeted it and said something.
Look,
like that's
to
how
be
they play
transparent,
or some shit.
Brandon has actually been in these rooms, so he knows. He's actually Miles as well. They both been in these rooms with these people, and they kind of see how it operates on the back end. So stuff that you don't normally see.
He kind of alluded to like these the games they play type shit. Like,
right.
Kind of what Brandon was alluding to.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's scary because I remember a conversation happened a couple months back about like Top Dog ain't shit without Kendrick. Like, not that it wouldn't be shit, is that it ain't shit that Kendrick's not there anymore. Like, we don't care about these. I say, obviously, the people have Absol and Q close to their hearts because of like Control System and what was Q's album at that time?
Habits and Contradictions?
Yes, like those two albums were like held very near and dear to that grassroots.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
consumers.
so, well, so the first thing is, I think that question he posed is the right question. Like, do you want to have a conversation or do you want to go viral? Because, like, if you're working at my label, like, I don't give a fuck what Dave Free told you.
Yeah.
Because I'm signed.
Yeah.
Like, y'all signed me regardless of who told you what. So now I am your artist. My album is ready. I'm going on a press tour. Like, it's the same thing when you do movies, right? You go to all these places, like, and they ask you, you're doing press tour all day.
Yeah.
And you're probably, like, you'll have some unique interviews here and there. But, like, most of the time, you're getting asked the same questions over and over and over again, right? You know, a lot of these interviews are just going by the book. They don't know all your work. So, like, it's going to happen, like, and in saying, can you name 10 Reason songs is a little unfair. Because y'all haven't put his album out yet. And he's been on a lot of features.
Yeah.
I know a lot of his fucking features.
Yeah.
But, like, just to be like, do you know 10 Reason songs? Especially, like, off the cuff.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Because even if he did it to Joe Budden, I don't know if Joe Budden could, like, off the cuff just be like 10 off the rip.
I couldn't name 10 Joe Budden songs.
But, and it's not that you don't know, you're not aware who that is.
Right. It's just,
but, yeah. But so, and I just think that is like ugly business. And there's no way Punch can spin that to make it make sense.
Yeah.
To call in on a live stream of your artist's own thing. So now it could create
conversation
buzz about the album.
Because that was the initial. People were like, "Oh, this is their this is how they this is their rollout.
This is their rollout.
Every time they're getting ready to put something out, is blah blah blah." But you could tell that wasn't, because even T-Rail and the other hosts were like,
"What the fuck?
Oh shit!" Like, and then he even asked T-Rail, he was like, "Do you know Reason?" And he was like, "Nah." He's like, "You only know him because he fuck with us, right? Like, he wouldn't be in that room if y'all didn't fuck with us," type shit. And he was like, I mean, that's part of the reason, yeah. So it's like, essentially, he took the gloves off, it cut straight to the meat and potatoes of the shit and was like, look, Reason ain't out here grinding hard enough. Y'all don't even know who 10 songs, and he wouldn't even be here on his own merit if he didn't fuck with us. So all that, it's the label, and look where you at right now type shit. So on that end of it,
he's right on
he's
that.
Right.
But I'm saying
the delivery is horrible.
The whole thing was terrible.
Yeah.
But I was like, but that's, as a label, you're supposed to do. You're saying the things you're supposed to do. Yes, you're supposed to get your artists in these rooms. And then what he was saying is my album's delayed because the label hasn't put it out yet.
Yeah.
That is a factual thing. You can't put it out without the label's permission.
I wonder if they don't put out these certain artists. Like SZA, for instance, what took her SOS so long to come out? Was it that they truly believed, excuse me, that her album wasn't ready? And the songs that she ended up adding, or the mixes that ended up, or the features were like, okay, this is, we putting everything behind this. Because we see what SOS did for her.
Yeah.
It was a phenomenal album. Still in my rotation. Very good records. Just like Control was. But is that the reason why TDE in particular? Because we always, I'll say but I always believe like TDE was so hands-on and like.
Yeah, so that was kind of my second point.
Perfectionist.
I was like, so we talk about the Kendrick, right? We say the Kendrick thing. I mean, they're going to be always intrinsically linked because they started that was all the from the ground up.
Yeah.
It was them four. Black Hippie was the beginning.
Yeah.
It was J-Rock, Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul. Mm-hmm. And if people want to be honest about it, J-Rock was actually the first person that actually got physically signed. He was signed to Strange Music with Tech Nine.
Yeah.
And he had a whole album out before anybody else.
Yep. Feature with Lil Wayne.
And what really, and then, yes, Kendrick dropped Overly Dedicated. That was the first, like, that and Setback Schoolboy Q, right? Were like the first, like, TDE, like, full, like, projects, right? Mm-hmm. But then Section 80s where it became like, oh, they're here. Like, that's when they started popping up in features and doing all these other things. And then that was, after that was Control System and Habits and Contradictions. And that's kind of what set them all up, like, on a path. Yeah. But it was them four. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing that TDE was good at was their artist selection. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think they have, like, a bad artist on their roster. Like, SZA was signed because after, and then we know what happened when Good Kid, Mad City dropped. That was like pandemonium. Over. So, but we have that. Then they signed SZA, Isaiah Rashad, right? Now we're dipping in. We have a Southern artist, Isaiah Rashad, and then I like Sir a lot too. Yeah, like Sir makes banging music, like, but they don't really use him either,
right?
So. And like the Ab-Soul rollout was very weird. Yeah. J-Rock's last album was a banger though. Yeah. Like so the core four generally has like good shit, but now Kendrick is gone. But Kendrick earns the right to leave. Yeah. He has done, I think he's graduated from this point. Yeah. He now could be a J. Cole. He can do his own thing and he has like a creative house because he's that type of person. Yeah. Like where I think he has a specific vision and it always works. Right. And he takes his time. He's not and I think he would give the people that he brings on to that camp the same courtesy. Right. Which is what J. Cole does, which is why they're successful. Right. And they're two completely different. Like I don't think they'll be the same in any capacity, but he earned the right to do that. He's had Grammys, awards, platinum plaques. He can go off and do his own thing now. And then, like, we don't know what Schoolboy Q's doing. Like, Ab-Soul's album just dropped, but it kind of, like, we don't talk about it. Yeah. And I like a lot of that album, but I'm saying, like, their strategy now is a little strange.
I think that...
The Kendrick thing is definitely a blow, no matter what you say. That was the biggest artist. Yeah, like losing your biggest artist is never good.
I think that the Ab-Soul thing, because it came out, he tried to kill himself. Yeah. During that time, you know what I'm saying. Ab-Soul, I don't know that it's strange, but I think they give them the grace, but at the same time,
but see what happened was. When TDE first started, it was just TDE now. You know, then they got absorbed
and all that shit.
Right. Yeah. So now these people are executives, right? Yeah. Like so now they're not thinking from the ground anymore. They're thinking as an executive. Mm-hmm. So that's where you see this change happen. And unfortunately, this is what happens when you deal with executives. Like you have the late rollouts and things because they're going to do it on their time because they're the ones putting the money up.
He also, Musa or whatever, also brought up that Reason kept saying something about like he could have had an ESTG feature. And Musa was like, what was the ESTG feature going to do for Reason though? What was it going to do for Reason though? Like he kept saying that. And I was thinking like.
See, that is a private conversation.
Yeah, but see, that's, you hit the nail on the head. Because I was listening to somebody else who is involved with back on or Fig Mutiny. It's called Fig Mutiny. They got different shit or whatever, right. But they all like clicked up type shit. But it's different channels. Mm-hmm. Another dude who brought Reason to TDE was on the Fig Mutiny or whatever.
Okay,
and the guy interviewing him asked like, "Yo, what the fuck was that all about?" type shit, and he said what you just said. Like Reason brought a private conversation to the masses. So that's the response that you get from somebody when, you take a living room conversation and bring it to the fucking masses. And I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But again, I just don't appreciate how he was talking to him. Like, that shit wasn't cool.
He was trying to son him.
Yeah, type shit. Like, I don't know. Hands would have had to been thrown or something. But then, shit, who says it stops there? My thing is, but to go back to the ESTG feature, ESTG is he popping. Like, anytime he drop, niggas is talking about ESTG. Like, he's a phenomenal rapper.
And then what would that do for Reason? It would open him up to newer fans.
Yeah.
Because they would be like, oh, I like ESTG. Who's Reason?
Right,
if they don't know who that is.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah, anybody who's popping and does a feature with something like that's since the beginning of the time. Like, if fucking Dalton got on the record,
because Reason is good.
Yeah,
I want to get that out the way. Reason can rap.
Yeah, I like him.
I liked every feature he's been on.
I think a lot of these dudes just don't have personality too, though. So that kind of hurts. Like where.
So yeah, I mean, but here, like with that kind of stuff, is like. Some people don't know how to be anybody but themselves.
Right.
And, like, they're not going to... Some people aren't bubbly or they're not charismatic. That's just natural people.
Yeah.
Because that is part of it, too. Like, you just going to have normal people on here. Like, he's just a normal guy from where he's from. And he just trying to make it. Like, so, like, not everybody just going to be like, I'm out here doing my thing.
Right,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I do believe that there is an outlet for just about every type of So if you are a more reserved person, maybe you can go to Rory Mall. You know what I'm saying? If you more hyped or whatever, you could go chill with Kai Sinet or whatever and hop on his stream and do all that shit like Uzi or 21 or what's that? Ice Spike, like these type of people who, you know what I'm saying? Which constant that shit? Did you see that shit? The New York shit?
Yeah, the
like little riot or whatever.
Turned into a riot.
Yeah, but I will say this about Kai. He didn't even because he been released, but he just did like a little stream.
Yeah, he did a response.
Yeah, he didn't realize like how much power he had.
Yeah.
And that gotta be crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah. Like, I want somebody
because
he's only like 21, bro.
Yeah, but also like his type of like performance is all digital. So like he's not physically like you're like, oh, I have 2 million people on my stream.
Right.
You're not realizing what 2 million people really is, right? Because it's just a number on your dial, but you're like, oh, I got 2 million dope.
Yeah.
And you know he's getting money, which is great.
Right.
But when you go to like New York, I'm gonna give away PS5. Right? But then the crowd and you're like, oh, this is really that amount of people.
That shit crazy.
Like, I know it wasn't 2 million, but I'm saying like you realize like, oh fuck, like seeing those actual physical numbers, you're like, oh, and that's how quick things can get out of hand.
Right.
And I know he was doing it for the right reasons. Yeah. Like I know he was just engaging,
trying to get back and engage. Yeah.
And then like I hate that he got arrested for it because it was his event, but I don't think it was his fault. It was a riot.
I heard that he went about doing it properly, like got the city involved in the police. So I'm not really sure. That's what I heard. I don't know if that could be true if he still ended up getting arrested though, and he got charged for inciting the riot or whatever the case may be. But even the Uzi video for I Just Want to Rock, Uzi hit him and was like, "Yo, I want to do the video out there. Tell everybody." And they didn't know it was gonna be like it was in the video. Like you could see literally like police and kids all outside.
And then
it's
like
just crazy to know you got
because
that.
like look at and this kid just talks.
Yeah. And you do like goofy shit.
I know, but I'm saying he's just in a room, right? Like he's not trying to like put on a production. He's just like I'm out here. Like, he's just chilling, basically. Like we're watching him chill.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like, but people watch him for his personality, really, and then like he gets to talk to people like that are like he had a fucking Tiana Trump interview that was fucking random as shit. Yeah. But like that's the type of shit you don't think about. Like, you're just like, all right.
But that's what I'm, like there's people for that have a following that will engage with you or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like Reason is, like you said, he's dope. I think I remember when the wave started and then he was on the Lambo truck or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Which was big for him because everybody was talking about that for a little bit. But yeah, bro, like I think Musa had the right idea, just the wrong delivery.
Yeah, like what he was saying is not factually incorrect.
Yeah. I don't know about the substitute teacher part. Because who are you substitute teacher for? Like,
yeah, I think he meant is like he's like a placeholder type rapper.
Yeah, like
he get like he gonna get you like an album in between Kendrick and
right.
You're just there to hold the place.
I think that's what everybody like at a point in time. I think that's what everybody was kind of like thinking though.
But either way, like
which is bad to
either way, that is your artist.
Yeah,
and you got to stand behind him. And so now, I mean, what Reason's learning now is how to navigate this game because like you signed, bro. This is part of. You got to learn how to navigate that.
My opinion for Reason, my best advice, he was on Rory's album. I told you about that feature. It was really dope record.
Yeah, that album's good.
Yeah. He should just work with Rory because they seem to have great chemistry. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say that it's going to be to the masses or anything, but at least you get to be around creative people.
I don't think Reason's ever going to be like mega numbers.
Yeah.
But I think he could be just like, I mean, I think I'm going to listen to his album, but I think he can be like, he's definitely a mean feature artist. Like, he makes good features. Like, so he could do that forever.
It's scary. It's scary, bro, being an artist. Like, I mean,
running the landscape's crazy. But
especially if you're for like a niche crowd of people. Like, you almost have to want to be.
Yeah, and then what could he really do in that situation? I mean, yeah, do you get rah-rah? Or, you just be like, I just feel like that should have been a phone call after the interview.
Yeah.
But
he could have waited.
That's just me.
Yeah.
They got more money than I'll ever have. So, like.
I don't know about that.
No, I'm saying, like, they got more money than I'll ever have. So. So, like, that, their mentality is different when you're. When there's, like, millions involved.
Of course.
Instead of chips and soda.
Yeah, you almost have to be a star though to even right now.
Yeah.
To even
it's
cut through for real.
Yeah. Sometimes
there's exceptions to the game too though.
The game is so fucked up, right? Because I look at this is how fucked up the game is. We're gonna end soon, but this is how fucked up the game is, right? I remember when we first started out, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and I was just so excited to just try to get in. Now I'm like, why did I ever want part of this shit, man? Like I look at it, I'm like, I really like, cause like nothing about it
is appealing.
It's like anything in my bones like that I would want.
Right.
Like I was so blinded by everything else.
Yeah, what could be.
But see, and then I was talking to Josh, my barber.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh.
Because we I don't know how we got on the topic, but he was like, how do you like, he was like, hey, he was like, Dalton, I have a question I've been asking everybody I cut today. He was like, how do you define success? I was like, that's a fantastic question because like this answer is going to be different everybody you ask. And I was like, to me, like some people define success as monetary, like how much money you get, that's successful. I was like, but that's not necessarily true. Like, because like, say like you're running a marathon and you're like, I'm going to run a 4-mile marathon and you finish it. That is a success, right? You successfully completed. Did you get paid for it? No, but you successfully finished your task, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, so with the music stuff that we did, he was like, do you find it successful? I was like, yes, because I did everything I wanted to do. It might not have been on the level that I like dreamed about, but I was like, but I did those things. I did go across country. I did do it with the homies. I did make albums. I did stuff with people I didn't know I was ever going to meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did go to South by. We did do Dolly Stand. We went to Atlanta. I've done all these things that, you know, I was just thinking about at one point, and I did them. Yeah, I might not have made $1 million from it or anything, but the point is I did it. So I successfully did what I was set out to do, regardless of what. So I was like, success to me is just like, you know, if you have something in mind and you complete that objective, basically, that is a success. So I successfully got married. I successfully had my son, and then everything like that, and I'm doing everything I can. That's successful to me. Right. So, but some people be like, "Oh, success to me is just on the grind getting this money," which is fine if that's what you want to do. But I was like, so
anytime Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory got his formula or built what he was trying to build, he would always shout, "Success!" Yeah. Right after he did it, right? Yeah. Hold it up in the air, proud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then DD record.
Yeah, then DD come and fuck that shit up, bro. But you're absolutely right. Yeah. That is a way to measure success. But you're absolutely right about the other part too. You look at this shit and like, why did I? Yeah,
why am I?
I should have listened to my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like.
But I would say, like, I'm glad I did those things.
Oh yeah, facts.
And then like this is just part of like the next generation past us, like you just got to get it so quick. But I was just like, the 20s is where you're supposed to fuck up and experiment. Like, so if you do get rich doing some shit, great. But if you don't, bruh, you're only in your 20s. You gon' fuck up. Yeah, for sure. Like, so like you just like. It's so like you don't have to move out your parents' house. You can do whatever you need to do, bro. Like experiment, try shit out, date people, like see what you like, what you don't like. You're not gonna have it all figured out yet. Shit, I don't have it all figured out yet. I'm on my 30s.
I don't know. The game is fucked up though. Yeah, that's a fucking fact. It definitely is definitely disheartening to see this shit. Like, it's not about talent anymore, as cliche as that is to say, because we've been saying it for a while. It really isn't about talent, because anybody can rap. Like, I said this years ago. Anybody can literally make a rhyme. It's about everything else behind
to the hat store. Pop me a hat.
Yeah. Speaking of, we could really end. Did you hear Melly Mel's?
It's terrible.
All right, just making sure. He put the rah.
Yeah. Kind of had to though. That's like his signature, but.
Bro, I haven't heard that shit in so long.
Let's just get this out of the way right now. I don't give a flying fuck what Melly Mel got to say about anything.
Who said? Did you say that Melly? We talked about this yesterday,
on
right?
the phone, yeah.
Yeah, you said. Well, Melly Mel said that Eminem was the piss on the elevator of hip hop.
No, I didn't say that.
I was saying that's what Melly Mel. You said Melly Mel said that though, right?
I didn't. No, that's not what we talked about.
Oh, where did I get that from?
I don't know.
You said that, motherfucker.
No, I didn't. I said he was their whole beef started because he was talking about, someone asked him was Eminem top 5, and he was like, he a good rapper,
but he white.
And and he's like, he sell more than anybody, but he white. Yeah. So he can't be top 5. And I was like, all right.
Oh, somebody said he the piss on the elevator in hip hop, and I was like, God damn.
That's crazy.
You didn't say that shit?
I didn't say that shit.
Who the fuck said that?
Because that's something I would say.
I said that. You said that. He said that.
No, I didn't. Oh. Look, I don't listen to Melly Mel.
Yeah, shout out to Melly Mel, I guess.
But yeah, he put out a diss to Eminem, and it was terrible.
That shit crazy.
It was like counted to 8.
Anyways, this has been another action-packed episode of the StepBrothers podcast. As long as Amanda and Dalton don't have to be parents next week, we will be here. If they do, then we won't. That's just our schedule now.
That's what happens out here.
We will get a guest in here pretty soon. I've been talking to some people. Still waiting for Hoots to respond to my DM.
Yeah, okay.
She
not hold down any.
She hasn't.
Not hold my breath on that one.
Yeah, don't do that because we're gonna. And y'all have a good week, man. We dropping this Monday, right?
Always.
Yeah, we're dropping it Monday. So y'all listen to this Monday, whatever. Make y'all critiques.
And I guess listen to Reason's album, see what it's like.
Yeah, y'all listen. I think it's called. This is. Look, I ain't never been on the Reason train. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't like to see the little guy get picked on. You know what I'm saying? So
by his own boss.
Yeah, I feel a certain type of way. Yeah. So I am gonna listen to Reason's album. And see what he talking about, because Dalton said he rap good.
He does rap good.
Our friend Kyle produced Lambo Truck, right? So that was the record he was on.
Yeah.
So I mean, we gonna do that. We gonna check that out. Dalton gotta help me with that wedding speech. Oh, and I guess we gotta put a playlist together for Amanda's wedding. We gonna be busy these next couple months.
Twerking music.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week, man. Y'all enjoy. Peace out. Love each other.